We're on Yoma Perek Gimel Mishnah Hey, 5th Mishnah in the 3rd chapter of Yoma. Mishnah is continuing to talk about sort of mixing in the daily activities and Yom Kippur, as we'll see. Mishnah says, ketoret shel shachar heita kreva bein dam le'evarim. We learned that until now, the Kohen Gadol, what he did was, he shechted, he slaughtered the korban tamid shel shachar, and then he went to offer the ketoret. As we saw, kratzo meirak ashchita. Okay, so we said that after he kibel hadam uzrako, after he poured the blood on the mizbech, then he went to the ketoret and the neirot. And then only after that he did the evarim. So therefore the Mishnah says, the ketoret offered, the incense offered in the Beit HaMikdash in the morning, was offered between the spilling of the blood on the mizbech of the korban tamid and the evarim, and then the bring of the evarim from the ramp up to the mizbech itself. And the Bartenura says, that there's other things. Remember, we just said in the last Mishnah, it wasn't just the ketoret; it was also the hativat hanerot. Rather, he says, "Ba'hatana lomar seida akravot zo achar zo echayo." It's not coming to tell you. Lo ba'hatana avaratzalamar bilvad shelo eita zvikat hadam va'akravat evarim mitzufim zu achadu. All it's telling us is that the zvika of the dam, the spilling of the blood, and the evarim and the offering of the limbs, they were not one after the other. There were other things. There was ketoret, there was neirot, other things that were done in between the spilling of the blood and the offering of the evarim. The Mishnah now goes back to Yom Kippur. Im haya Kohen Gadol zakeno istanis. If the Kohen Gadol was elderly, or istanis. Istanis is a word like particular. He was very, I don't know what the word is in istanis, meaning he liked things a certain way. He only could stand certain things. So in this context, shegufo mitzunan vakar. He has a cold body. So he's freezing. If he was very particular, couldn't take the cold very much. Mechamin lo chamin, so they would warm up water, hot water, umitilin letoch tzoneh, and they would put it into the tzonein, into the cold water of the mikvah. Kedei shetafuk tzinatam, so that it would, tafuk tzinatam means that it wouldn't be so cold, to take away some of the chill of the mikvah. So they would take cold water, warm it up, they would warm it up beforehand, and on Yom Kippur itself, they would pour the warm water into the cold water. It's not really cooking, but it's cooling off the water in order to allow the Kohen to go to the mikvah, and it wouldn't be so freezing every time, because remember, you had to go to the mikvah 5 times. It's also worth noting, the Kahati says that according to the Gemara, they would take these huge pieces of lead, and they would warm them up, and they would stick them in the water. And the Gemara says, this Gemara in Yoma Lamed Daled, it says that they were allowed to do that because it's only a shvut, it's an isur shvut. And the warming up they did beforehand, the putting the lead in the water was an isur d'Rabbanan. As a principle, ain't shvut b'mikdash, so they were allowed to do that. We'll stop here. Dedicated to learn to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.